Hello, everyone. I've been having some drinks here. Have you ever wanted to go into the Crystal Maze drunk? I have. Yeah. So, that's why I necked a bottle of fake supermarket sherry and several cans of brew. And then I bought this, the Crystal Maze, which has been bafflingly at the number 2 spot on the new paid games section of the Google Play Store for nearly a month now. So it's got to be doing something, right? It can't just be all drunken twats like me jumping on a bit of nostalgia. Good God, Richard O'Brien's face is disturbing in HD. That's Richard O'Brien, by the way. He wrote the Rocky Horror Show. Let's do the time warp again, and he presented a very strange show. I did start a game earlier just to make sure the game was working, but we'll have a new game, and we're gonna select some team members. We'll have twat, tits, black guy, and spare tits. We won't have old man. I think we'll go with the Aztec zone first, because I never liked the Aztec zone when I was watching this as a kid. And studies show that you are at your most productive if you get the worst task out of the way first. So we're going to the Aztec zone. So look out, my friend. Crystal Maze is a very, very interesting one. Back in the 80s and 90s a bit, there was this whole genre of game shows which was set in a fantasy setting, and there would be actors in there who would be in character. Excuse me. And the contestants would go in and pretend that it was all real. There was this. There was the adventure game which terrified me as a child. Should we go for a mystery game? There was a alien disguised as an aspidistra in it that talked like... Oh, I'm going to play matching pairs. Okay. Okay. This is harsh and unruly. There's no limit to the number of ones I can flip over. Surely they're the same. Yeah. I don't get this. Okay, do I have to do this in order? What's to do? Alright, I'm coming out. Yeah, thanks, you baldy twat-faced twat with your harmonica and your whistle. Don't see Andrew Lloyd Webber hosting remakes of obscure French adventure games. There was an aspidistra in my kitchen when I was a kid. That was the conclusion of that thought, and it freaked me out because of the adventure game. What else was there? There was we'll try a mental game. There was one where I'm okay. 7 minus 5 is 2. 8 minus 7 is 1. 6 is 3. 6 is 3. 6 is 15. 6 minus is 4. 5 is 8. 9, 7, 16, 7, 18, 6, 4, 2. Okay, that was barely taxing. Yeah, there was this other adventure game show. I think it was on kids' TV, where they went round dark corridors and they had to play BBC games, literally games on a BBC Micro, in the dark. I think it was odd. I think the genre collapsed because of Fort Boyard, which was another French remake. That was Channel 5's attempt to cash in, and that featured a Napoleonic fort, commandeer. What are we doing here? A Napoleonic fort, which was commanded by Leslie Grantham, otherwise known as Dirty Den from EastEnders. Yeah, he was famous for being in EastEnders. Now he's famous for not being in EastEnders. I always get a bit confused with Leslie Grantham because he played this character called bollocks. He played this character called Dirty Den in the show, and I can never remember who did what out of his character and his real life body person. That's not right. I'm pretty sure one of them was an actual murderer, and another one only threw a car's starter motor through a pub window. I'm not being funny, by the way. I really can't remember which of them did what. Be terribly charitable if you gave me an idea where the fucking corners were, game. Okay, yeah, that works. So yeah, long story short, Crystal Maze is the best program ever. Except for Knightmare. Knightmare is pretty much the king of the adventure game genre. If you've never seen Knightmare, I highly recommend you jump on the tubes, yon tubes of you, and look that up, because it is a special thing. God, they really need. You know what? I'm gonna make a Kickstarter to bring Knightmare back. I mean, if you think about it, how many people must there be out there who watched it as kids and are now of the age who've grown up thinking, God, I wish I went on Knightmare. And we could remake Knightmare. I mean, how easy would it be? You remember what the graphics were like on Knightmare. I still remember when there was a mouse pointer on screen by accident. You could remake Knightmare for nothing. You know what? The more I think about this, the more this sounds like a really, really good idea. I really hope I remember this. I think it just shows a physical game. I was okay. What am I doing? Okay, I did something. Oh no, that's no good. Better. Aha. You see, I'm sharp. I'm on it. I'm on it. Not on it. Oh dear. I wish they'd make a new Knightmare game. Where are they going? Come back to. Oh, I see. Here we go. Changing direction now. I wish they'd make a new Knightmare game because they made two games of Knightmare. One of them was by Tony Crowther, the man who made Captive, and it was rather good. And the other one was on the Spectrum. It was just unspeakably terrible. Don't ask me to do it on this channel because I won't do it. I've been locked in! Oh no. Wait, that's it? I only got to do one freaking zone? That's bullshit! Bullshit, O'Brien! In case you're wondering what's going on here, I got to put the gold ones in the that, and not the silvery ones. Oh, please let me win the caravan or the caravanning holiday. I don't know how I did it either. Instant home photography. At least they've got that right. The prizes on the Crystal Maze were always appalling. Ah, it's lovely that is. Okay. Yeah, there you go. The Crystal Maze. That was a thing. Bye bye.